After Friday's game, you said your team needed to learn to play a full 48 minutes. What did you see from them tonight?
45, 40, 44, but they took it to heart. How hard you have to compete to get a win, and how you cannot, you just can't take a nap during pockets of the game. This league is too good. These teams will bomb you out of the building, and they did. We gave up a 45 and a 47-point quarter during that last stretch. So those are good lessons for our team, and I was glad to see us come out with the win tonight.
Coach, your team had 7 players that scored in double figures. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about a little bit about the versatility that this team showed tonight?
Well, the thing I liked is we spent a lot of time, and we have been spending a lot of time on our ball movement and our execution. And I saw a few things carry over from practice, especially the ball movement and just finding, making the easy play to find the open guy on the weak side. And I thought Timmy did a great job of that tonight. He's really been putting a lot of time in on his film, watching his playmaking. And, hopefully we can start building a trend with that.
Dave, you talked about Mitchell. You were so happy with his defense, but offensively sometimes not in the right position. Did you see progress in him being in the right spots?
Yeah, he had way more possessions where he was supposed to be, and where we can be organized and get to, particular actions. And so, every night, if it starts going a little slower for him, that's going to be great for us.
Coach Ennis had a really good game today. Mm-hmm. Do you think there's any value to him on the second unit more so than the starting lineup? I know you said nothing's set in stone.
Nothing's set in stone, but that's a great thing, luxury to have for me, is that I got a guy that I know I can start. But right now this is where it's at. I thought he played great. He did everything I asked him to do in that second unit. Really captained it, and his numbers speak for themselves.
Coach, what did you see from Frank in terms of facilitating the offense but also looking for his own shot?
He's growing. He's growing. He's starting to see the game a little better. He's starting to pick his spots a little better. I think overall just the process of getting him to where he is has helped him, just because we didn't just force feed it on him, and he got to see how our team functions. He got to know his teammates. And now he's understanding how we want to play, and having him on the ball defensively is obviously the best place I can have him defensively because of his versatility.
What do you think about Tim kind of just seizing this role as the go-to guy?
I'm proud of him. He knows that this year is going to be a up and down year for us, a growing year. But his growth and what he's trying to take to heart is, how do I become a star? How do I become a go-to guy? How do I take the next step? What's the responsibilities of that? That's why I'm really on him about defending. And he's really, I think you can see he's competing. And yes, we suffered a few times because I trusted him. And I think it's going to pay off in the end. And what you see is what you get with him right now. In the film sessions, in practice, in the locker room, he's stepping up. He's holding guys accountable. He's holding himself accountable. He's owning it when he screws up. And so I've just been really proud to watch him try to shoulder this.
Yeah, just follow to that, you talked a lot about the last time they played Karis LeVert and what happened in that matchup. Today, Karis only scored 4 points against Tim. How do you think he responded to that situation?
And I got a feeling those two are going to be going at each other's necks for a long time, two Michigan guys. So I was really happy with the way Tim responded. And our overall team defense, I thought as a group we really competed well, communicated, executed our coverages.
And just getting back to his playmaking, is that a function of the style you're playing now? He's an open court guy, or is it something that he just maybe has gotten better at?
Well, I think Tim has always had the reputation that he's just a gunner. And so, I want to break that stereotype of him. And to be a elite player in this league, you have to make other people better. That's just the role and the responsibility of that guy that's getting most of the touches. And so he understands that, and it's a learning curve for it. And that's part of his player development, is just not only I know I can get mine, but how do I get other people going? How do I get Dot in a rhythm and Frank in a rhythm and our big guys in rhythm? So, he's really studying his film and getting into that stuff and seeing his opportunities, and hopefully we can build some good habits.
Coach, congratulations on the victory. Does protecting home court against a rival right across town mean anything to you?
Every game, man. Right now, I just honestly, I know we should have like this certain joy about it, but we don't have the luxury to pick games. That's more important. We don't. We have to play every game to win it. You know, I don't look at us as a team with rivalries right now. I think you got to earn that. I've been a part of rivalries, and those things are hard. And you gotta really make the other team feel a lot of pain both ways for it to really become a rivalry. And so right now I'm just focused on game to game. Every game we play is very important to win.
Coach, I'm sorry if you were asked this already, but I think Brooklyn started like 4 or 5 from behind the arc, and then they went cold the rest of the half. Did anything change there?
No, we just stayed with our game plan. We had a few breakdowns early where they got clean looks, and we just tightened up what we were supposed to be doing. You know, they played last night against champs too. You know, I don't want to sit here and act like we just, you know, just beat these guys like that. I want to give them their credit too, you know. And but I am happy with the way we performed, the way we adjusted and got that under control quickly. Yeah.
You mentioned before the game about being hungry for a win. When you're going through this stuff, how important is it to get a good feeling after a game?
Yeah, you want to you just to keep your guys encouraged that what they're doing, there's some fruits to that labor. You know, you want them to feel that joy of victory. For me, it's just relief. You know, and but at the same time, you want them to see that all the hard work that they're putting in is turning into something. And so we understand that this league is going to be unforgiving to us, but we want to try to get every win we can.
What got you so heated in the first half after that trio?
You saw the play. Don't get me started. See, y'all always trying to get me to lose money, man. Y'all ain't getting me. I'm telling you, I already lost enough on the call.
Coach, did you have a problem with Vonleh's technical in the fourth?
No, I've seen worse. These guys, they do some crazy stuff on that rim. I didn't think he really did anything overly dramatic. You know, it's just sometimes they call it, sometimes they let it go.